Yeah, moving out of the rotation where guys get an opportunity to pitch every 5 days, get acclimated to their bullpen and get feel for all their pitches, it always isn't an easy transformation, to the bullpen. So there's a process that goes through that, with that transformation. Obviously, the most glaring one would be the amount of pitches that he's going to get allowed to throw in his warm-ups, and not always being able to get to those pitches or to have that time to get that feel, and sometimes trusting the fact that you're going to have to go out in the game and get to them at that point. So, the one thing that I've seen in the little time that we've had with him in this process is his warm-up pitches have got to a point to where he feels like he needs less of them. And in the world of being a bullpen, there's a lot of things that go on during the game. The game can flip, things can happen, and so to keep yourself ready to get to a point to where you need less pitches to get yourself ready and start your warm-up process, and probably more important, mentally checking in earlier in the game and not having that. He's used to the day after a start preparing for his next team, going through the hitters, spending time in the bullpen, the weight room, and going through his routine. So it takes some time, especially coming from a guy that has started as long as he has and moved to the bullpen. And then sometimes being able to come in and have a left-on-left situation and have an understanding of what weapons you have, and knowing that you may not use all 4 of your pitches at the time to get that guy out and get to your high leverage pitches right away. So it takes some time, it takes some patience, both on the player and the organization standpoint. And he's doing a good job. Last night he came in, he went through 2 innings for us. He threw 13 warm-up pitches. I can tell you in his first outing of the season, out of the bullpen, he threw close to 30. So, we're getting there with that part. And it's just getting comfortable. Coming in and knowing you might just have 3 or 4 hitters opposed to, getting 20 hitters out. We've dug in, and obviously he struggled a little bit when he's been out there and had some good spots, and he's had some bad spots. And there's been some damage on his sliders. And if, analytically, if you take a look at what makes him work, he's got a swing and miss fastball at the top of the zone. And the curveball allows him to tunnel those 2 pitches together where he has something going down, which is with some depth and some separation off his fastball, something he can work back and forth with. And then he's got that high fastball where he's got some ride at the top of the zone. We've gradually started to, and we've talked about it, started to institute a cutter to where we can throw that off his 4-seam fastball, which is so good, and be able to tunnel those pitches as well. He struggled with his slider a little bit, being able to get that pitch in some good spots. It's been more of a damaged pitch, and we're gonna push the changeup off to the side for a little bit and ask him to throw some more curveballs to be his back and forth pitch and try to tunnel that off his high fastball, which is a really good pitch.